Oh yeah, good moment world. How are y'all doing today? This is the Phoenix. Woo! Flying into the moment once again to deliver peace, love, and awareness to you and all the beautiful people out there. And today what we're going to be talking about is the observer lifestyle. That's right, the life of the ultimate observer. So, have you ever paused and looked at your surroundings, wherever you were? Perhaps you're in a park, perhaps you're in the middle of a city, perhaps you're in a restaurant, perhaps you're in a grocery store. Have you ever just paused and took yourself out of that place as if you were alien, so to speak, as if you didn't belong there? Have you ever taken yourself out and observed your surroundings? If you've done this, you will probably have the thought of how in the hell is any of this actually working? Right? I do this quite often, and it's really fun actually because I really like people watching. I really like kind of taking myself out of the moment to put myself into the moment. You see, the only reason why these things seem like they work is because everyone is running on autopilot. But imagine if everybody was thinking consciously about what they were doing all the time. Imagine how more insane the world would be, right? But it's actually really fun, and I really encourage you to do this. The next time you're at the grocery store, the next time you're at a restaurant, the next time you're in the middle of a city, just sit down and just look and observe. Be quiet. Quiet the mind. And don't judge. That is the purpose of this practice, is to simply not judge, because a lot of people, when they're on autopilot, when they're going from place to place, going from person to person, they tend to be very reactive. And when you're coming from a reactive state, you're coming from a judging state. So you're automatically going to judge based off of appearances, based off the tone of someone's voice, based off of whatever energy that you're really getting off that person. But when you begin to observe more, when you begin to quiet down more, and just glance at your surroundings, just take it in and absorb your surroundings, then your mind will begin to shift and you won't judge people as much. This will allow you to go into situations, into places that you probably didn't think that you would go before. And when you can quiet the mind and calm yourself, you will find more inner peace and more fulfillment, more happiness in the moment. But it really requires some effort, right? Because we live in a society that is constantly trying to distract us, right? You have media, we have commercials, we have pop-ups on the internet. We have all of these things vying for our attention, right? And thus, our attention span has shrunk, right? Like, you're going to have to entertain us really, really fast. Otherwise, we're going away. Woo! Right? So, when you start to adopt the observer lifestyle, when you start to adopt the philosopher lifestyle, when you really begin to sort of take yourself out of the place in order to really fully integrate yourself into the place and to understand what it is, that is when your attention span will grow. All right? And we need it to grow because, I read a lot of books, I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff. So I really enjoy long form. I really enjoy engaging with whatever material it is that I am engaging with. I really want to absorb the information and knowledge. That's why a great portion of my videos are anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes. And while I know that some people probably prefer 2 to 3 minutes, for me, I feel like I'm in my most authentic state when I am pouring myself into these videos. Not saying that I can't do it in a shorter time frame, But there's just something I like about this longer dialogue and these rants and these tangents that I go on. Right? Do you talk to yourself? I am constantly catching myself. I'm always talking to myself. Supposedly, this is what one of my coworkers told me, that apparently talking to yourself is a sign of intelligence. Who would have thought? You know, most people will think that it's a sign of you're crazy. But if you're talking to yourself and you're opening up that dialogue with self and your higher self and the universe and God, because you are God and the universe also, down here, up there, out there, everywhere. When you begin to talk to yourself more, you quiet all the other voices around you, then you will begin to have thoughts, incredible thoughts. You'll begin to see epiphanies everywhere. You'll begin to have coincidences everywhere. You'll begin to see the sparks of light everywhere. But this requires you to quiet all the voices, to take that observer stand, and to not judge people. Because we have too many people in this world that judge automatically. We have too many people in the world that judge people before they even know them, based off of what they see on TV or the internet or whatever. We have too many people judging them before they even know who they are, what their story is, what their background is, what they represent, what their heroic mission is. Right? We shouldn't be doing that, obviously. We shouldn't be judging so much. That's the reason why the world is the way that it is. And it appears crazy. And as I said, the more you take a step back, the more you adopt this observer lifestyle, you will seriously begin to wonder, like, okay, how in the hell is any of this actually working? Because it's pretty crazy. You got people rushing over here, you got people going over there, planes flying overhead. It's just kind of madness, right? It's organized chaos in many ways, as I like to call it. And I actually like organized chaos. But you see, we can do better than this, guys. We really can. I think it's pretty evident, the way that this year has gone so far, that, as I said, the mask is being taken off and people are really showing who they really are. So we really have to make the decision on which way to go on this crossroads that we find ourselves in. Alright? Trying to catch the next words that I want to say in this video. Anyways, that probably means I should wrap this up. So anyways, the observer lifestyle, taking a step back, observing your surroundings, and really kind of seeing where things are going. And just understanding that the way that your life is right now, you are dependent on so many people that you have no idea. Even though it may be very, very indirect, the way that your lifestyle is, especially if you're viewing this video, which means that you are in a country that has access to tools that could contribute to your expansion. You have so many tools at your, arsenal, right? So if you're watching this, know that the way that your life is dependent on so many factors, because so many people are going on autopilot. Which is nothing wrong with being on autopilot, but you want to make sure that the energy involved in that autopilot contributes to your highest authenticity and to your best blueprint. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you all liked it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And remember to find the gold in this moment, for that is all that exists. And I will catch you all on the next video. Woo! Peace.